Hey guys, Seleno here from PlayToEarnnet. In this video, we'll be looking at a couple of upcoming games on a new dedicated chain. With all the hype surrounding it, some people are even saying this has the potential to be the next Gala games. So without further ado, let's look at 4 upcoming games on the Myria blockchain. In case this is the first time you're hearing about Myria, it is a layer 2 scaling solution on Ethereum dedicated for gaming. They want to achieve unlimited scale and low transaction fees without sacrificing the security. The team behind Myria consists of industry veterans from different gaming companies. A few examples are Ubisoft, Blizzard, EA, Riot Games, and Epic Games. These are pretty big names in the industry, which may explain why people are so hyped and confident in the project. Alright, now that you have an idea about Myria, let's get to the upcoming game releases planned on their platform. The first game on our list is MetaRush. MetaRush is an action-adventure multiplayer game where you race with other players on a map filled with obstacles. The main objective of the game is to get to the finish line first before all other players do. If this looks familiar to you, it is because the gameplay is very similar to a famous game called Fall Guys. There are multiple modes in the game, and all you have to do is get to the finish line without falling to your death. After each round, the number of players gets smaller until there's only one person left who wins the game. You can also equip different NFTs and cosmetic skins in this game to personalize your character and stand out above the rest. You can also play this with friends to make it more fun. MetaRush will be available on web, on iOS, and on Android devices. The next game on our list is Metacart. Metacart is a kart racing game where players try to beat their opponents to the finish line and climb the leaderboards. If you've played other games similar to this, the most famous one being Mario Kart, then this won't be new to you. Players can use their karts with different accelerations, speed, and handling to beat their opponents to try to get to the finish line first. Like other kart games, there are also power-ups along the way for players to pick up and use against their enemies to try and get an upper hand. The example shown in this picture is a player throwing a grenade to another player in hopes to disable their kart. There are plans for multiple kart parts, so you can choose the optimal combination for your kart for the best performance. You can also decorate your kart with different NFTs and cosmetics you get in the game to make it feel more personal. But at the end of the day, all that matters is how you beat your opponents to the finish line. Metacart will also be available on web, on iOS, and on Android. If you are liking this list so far, you can always check out our website at PlayToEarn.net. We have different categories you can search from so you can actually find what you're looking for. Now let's get back to the video. The third game on this list is Block Royale. Block Royale is Myria's version of a battle royale game where you have to eliminate your enemies until you are the last person or last team standing. If you are fans of games like PUBG or Fortnite, then this could be the game for you. If you've played any of those 2 games I mentioned, then you have a pretty good idea about how this game works. In Block Royale, everyone is teleported to the BR arena where you dive in and choose a landing spot. As soon as you land, you move as fast as possible to get the best loot around. If you encounter enemies, you'll just have to eliminate them along the way. As the match goes on, the playable area of the map will shrink, forcing you to get closer to your enemies. It is a last man or last team standing game, so at the end of the match where everyone is head to head, you'll have no choice but to eliminate those in front of you. There will also be power-ups scattered across the map which you can pick up to get an advantage. When you start the game, you can pick one of the available warrior classes that best suits your playstyle. You can play as a one-man army or even an assassin that strikes from the shadows. There is even talk of an alien psychic class who can suck the life out of his enemies. Aside from your class, you can also customize your character's outfit. You can equip them with different cosmetics and NFTs that you get from other Myria games to better express your inner self. Block Royale will be available on PC and Mac, on iOS and Android, and can be played solo or in teams of 3. And the last game on our list is Starstrike Legends. Starstrike Legends is a first-person shooter game where you utilize your gunplay skills along with your hero's abilities to win the match. Starstrike Legends is Myria's version of an FPS game like Valorant or CSGO. If you've played any FPS game before, then you have a good idea about how this game works. At the beginning of the round, you have to choose equipment to buy to better suit the playstyle of your character. You can choose to go all out with a machine gun or fight in the shadows with a pistol with a silencer. The hero you choose will also have 3 unique abilities which you can use in the match to level the playing field. These abilities will require charges at the beginning of the round, and your ultimate ability can only be charged with kills, deaths, or objectives. If this system sounds familiar to you, it is very similar to Valorant. Aside from your heroes and guns, you can also customize how your character looks in Starstrike Legends. Yes, like all the other games on this list, you can equip different NFTs and cosmetics to personalize your character. All the NFTs you get in the Myria ecosystem are interoperable and can be equipped across all games. Starstrike Legends will be played in 5v5 matches and will be available on PC and Mac. So that's a wrap for today's list of games. If this is the first time you're hearing about Myria games, don't worry, you might not be the only one. A lot of people seem to be hyped for the release of this project and the games on this platform. If you're one of them after this video, let me know in the comments which game you're most hyped for. For more info on everything about blockchain games, check out our website at PlayToEarn.net, where we have the largest database of games that have all the info you need. That's it for today. See you next video.